All right, so here we are again, Ray from Dan Davis Sales, and went on a service call yesterday because the Namtrol indirect wasn't heating up. So what we found was we had a Spirovent installed with a circulator here going to an indirect. It's a commercial building, and another circulator feeding two indirects. So it's just a boiler, cast iron boiler with two indirect water heaters, two circulators. So what we found was when we pulled the circulator off, because it seemed like we just had a bad circulator. The guy said the circulator was only a couple months old. We pulled it off. We found actually some wire in the circulator impeller, and I said, well, it's probably the Spirovent. The Spirovent, as you can see, probably, didn't look like it was doing too good to begin with. So I actually had a Caleffi Discal in my truck. I told him if we took this out, he'd give it to me. I'd give him a hand. I'd put a new Caleffi in to try it. So I took it home, and here I am today. I said, I'm dying to see what this thing looks like, because when you look inside here, after we took it out, I don't know if you can see in there, it looks pretty messy. So I'll give you one zoom, okay? And then I unscrewed it a little while ago. Then I couldn't believe what I saw when I looked inside. Was the element looked like it was almost all gone. I don't know if you can zoom right in there and take a look. The element itself actually looks like it's almost gone. So I said, well, before I pull this out, so I'm gonna piece of copper, and I'm just gonna go ahead and push this element out. So here's what's left. This is about 5 years old. This Spirovent, the system was installed about 5 years ago, and it's actually pretty corroded inside. I don't know if you can see inside, but of course, as you guys remember from the Set 4 video, I got to pull the magnet out. Look at all the iron that's in here. So, a couple of differences between the Spirovent. Well, let me just show you this, for instance. Here's a brand new one that we actually cut away to show some of the differences between the Spirovent and our Discal. Here's what's left for the brand new element that was in there, and this is what you got left. One of the big differences with the Caleffi one is we actually use a coalescing nylon inside that'll never rot away or deteriorate due to bad water conditions, which we possibly could have had here. This is actually an old piece of baseboard that they actually use inside of there. This is actually an engineered piece of plastic that's designed to move microbubbles in the heating system and last a very long time. So just thought I'd share that piece of information with you guys. Some of the advantages of the Caleffi Discal.